Name?
Sergeant Jacob, J-A-C-O-B, Melki, M-E-L-K-I.
What do you guys know so far?
Just before midnight, we received a report of a crash here westbound I-10 here in the Buckeye Curve. Additional reports came in that a vehicle was on fire. When we arrived on scene, there are two Dodge Rams that were off-right. Both had severe damage. The one that was in front had severe front-end damage. The one that was to the rear was on its side. It was fully engulfed. Fire had to put out the fire. The driver in the car that was fully engulfed was able to get out. He had relatively minor injuries, I should say non-life-threatening injuries. And the driver in the first vehicle is deceased. And how this occurred was which is kind of ironic. Both of these cars are Dodge Rams, same color, but one Dodge Ram was eastbound I-10, here just west of the I-17 exit, was going eastbound, and for no reason veered off left to the road towards the median, went up the median and vaulted over the guardrail coming onto the westbound lanes, where it struck the other Dodge Ram in a head-on fashion. So the vehicle that basically came wrong way vaulted, that driver is deceased. Both vehicles were occupied by, singly occupied by a male, one deceased male, one that was injured, non-life-threatening injuries.
Just to create a visual, you said he went over the guardrail like he was launched over the guardrail?
He vaulted over the guardrail. There's no apparent damage to the guardrails.
I mean, given your experience, what kind of circumstance would it be? An angle entry or a head-on entry to clear that? That just seems unusual that the railing wouldn't stop it.
Yeah, I understand. From the looking at the evidence, it did come in at an angle, but you know, it's 65 out here, but he obviously had a decent amount of speed to vault over the guardrail and come onto the westbound lanes.
What about the impact itself? Do you guys have a pretty good picture of how that occurred once he cleared the railing?
Yeah, there's a severe front end, and we can't see, there's severe front end damage to the Dodge Ram that came over and vaulted. The front right end is completely caved in all the way back to the driver. He was trapped in his vehicle. Fire removed him. There was a baby seat in the back, so we were not sure if there was another occupant in the vehicle, so fire wanted to remove him to be able to look closer, but he was by himself.
I've seen a lot of accidents. It's pretty unusual. I mean, it almost looks like a movie. You're describing a movie.
Yeah, this is a pretty unusual one. We've had a couple of them here where they've spun out of control and they come through the guardrail onto this side. I don't know if I've ever seen one in this area where they vaulted. I have seen cars vault before. I mean, that does happen, but to vault over the guardrail, hit another car, and then not hit anyone else. And that person that he hit was relatively uninjured, non-life-threatening. That's pretty remarkable.
Just to make sure I got that right, he actually cleared the guardrail, did not make contact, vaulted over an airborne.
Yep.
Was something vaulted before he hit the guardrail?
No, if you look over on the other side, I don't know if you guys haven't been over there, but the median, it's a ramp.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a rock, median rock and dirt and some shrubs, and he kind of went in an opening, hit a small shrub, but it's a pretty steep. It's short, but it's pretty steep. So if you're going fairly fast, you know, 70, 80, or even 90 miles. I don't know what his speed was, but if you're going that speed, you're gonna vault.
So the deceased was in his car. Fire took him out of the car at that point to work on?
No, he was deceased when fire got here. Fire took him out in order to further get inside the vehicle to see if there was anyone else in there. And he was by himself.
Major upper body trauma as well?
Yeah, he has bumped. Yeah.
So the deceased was the one that came on the...
He was the one that basically came from the eastbound side and vaulted over. Yes.
The paramedic can tell at all?
He's obviously deceased. We won't know until the medical examiner was an autopsy.
So deceased is the guy that vaulted over?
Yes.
Oh.
The guy that was coming westbound here, the unknowing participant here, is non-life-threatening injury.
Oh, okay. And the vaulted vehicle caught fire, right?
No.
That's not the vehicle.
That's not the vehicle that caught fire. The car that's coming westbound here that got hit by the car that vaulted, it rolled over, it caught on fire. He got out himself with some leg injuries. I think it was an ankle injury. He might have a broken ankle. But he's relatively unscathed for the amount of damage and carnage to these cars.
And both adult men, right?
Yes.
Pretty extensive closure at the moment. You guys have it from, I believe, is it the I-17 24th Street split right
Yep,
here?
the split. You can either exit it at 24th Street, or you got to go northbound I-17 until we get this opened up. And then once this is done, we're going to close down eastbound I-10 from Washington. Everything will have to get off at Washington, and you can't get back on unless you're coming from I-17 southbound, or if you would go around down through like 24th Street down to the 24th Street on ramp. And that'll be closed for about an hour and 20 minutes.
And both have been identified?
Yes.
Do you know how long this will be?
We have tow trucks here waiting on the medical examiner, so hopefully we can get this done in the next hour and a half.
So freeway shut down for the next 2 hours? Just an hour and a half, and then
Another hour over there.
Okay. Another hour, maybe 2.5 here.
Yeah, I think we can get in about an hour and a half, 2 hours here.
Thank you.
Thank you.